Hello amigos, welcome back to another episode of Los Artilleros. Well, this weekend we had a big one, the Classico Tapatio, and what a game it was. Yeah, it ended up in a 3-2 victory for Chivas. I'll go into the game in a little bit in a second, but I think the result was a little bit flattering for Atlas. It was great to see, some of the players that have been underperforming this season performing well. So going straight into it, obviously Antuna getting his goal, and he got an assist as well. He assisted the Macias who got the second goal. And, what a goal that was. I mean, Macias' goal in particular involved like a whole bunch of the players, Vega, Gulo, Antuna, and then Macias just sliding it straight in. I mean, it was a brilliant, brilliant goal. And the one thing is I've been ranting about our attacking play for pretty much all season, and that was just the perfect example of an attacking play. And it's just like, well, where has this been for the last 3 or 4 or 5 games? It was just brilliant to see, and it vindicates my opinion. I think a lot of other fans' opinion as well is that we have quality players. We've got really young, really good, really quality players that have the ability to do what we've seen them do to this in this game, and they just haven't been doing it for whatever reason. And today it all came together. I mean, Atlas, weren't exactly the toughest opponent. All due respect to them, but still, we've played teams that have attacked us. We've played teams that have sat back, and normally it's the teams that sit back that we struggle against. When teams that play us, when they attack us, we tend to find spaces behind them. I thought that's how Atlas was going to play, actually. I thought they were going to sit back and absorb the pressure. Obviously, we get 1-0 up in the first half, and then obviously Macias' quality goal is a quality team goal. I mean, I can't rave about that enough. And obviously, Antuna got the assist for that goal as well. So a goal and assist for Antuna as well. He seems to have turned a corner. He played really well for Mexico in the last couple of friendlies, I think it was the friendly in Guatemala. So Antuna seems to have turned a corner as well, and obviously Vega is always going to be in and around the attacking play, and obviously I knew that he was going to be involved somehow. Obviously he passed the ball to Angulo, who crossed it into Antuna, and then Macias just slotted it straight. And I think it actually went through a goalkeeper's legs as well, which was absolute quality. And then obviously Brizuela got the third goal in the 85th minute. Brizuela, I think, had a bit of a hit and miss game. I think he didn't play that well, but he did get a goal, so it kind of balances it out, I guess. Gudino, I mean, what a lad. He had to face 2 penalties in this game and saved one of them. And what a save it was. I mean, it was a brilliant save, and you really can't ask more from him, I think he deserves to start the game, all the games that are coming up. I've said all along that I think he's going to be an L3 worthy goalkeeper. I think he was just suffering from some nerves, low form, but that would have given him such a buzz, and you could tell as soon as he saved it and it went off and the defenders got rid of it, you could just tell how relieved and how empowered he was about that. So hopefully he can use that for the next few games and put in a couple of really solid performances. I think, as I said earlier, I think the scoreline was flattering, 3-2. It should be 3-0 in my opinion, or maybe even 3-1. That's got a couple of late goals, and really late, including the penalty in like the 93rd minute or something. So yeah, it's very flattering for them, and it was a dominant performance by Chivas, and it was needed, I think. Coming off the international break, we needed to get a win. Obviously, the expanded league now means that I think we can start to say that we've secured a Liga spot, which is amazing because it's the first time in God knows how long. But it was really good. I'm taking all the positives. I've ranted enough about Chivas over the last few weeks, and I don't like ranting. I want us to win. I want us to talk about and go on and on about how all the good things that have happened. And this game had it all. Macias scored, Antuna's doing really well, scored an assist. Vega's in amongst all the attacking plays. Gudino saved a penalty. Should have only let one goal in, but let two. But I don't blame him for the penalty. Um, so all the players seem to have stepped up. I don't know whether it's the effect of being in and around the Mexico camp or not, but it might be. It might just be the fact that they're so proud to be there that they just up their game. But I mean, you have to temper that with the fact that Atlas are not a great team. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm not just saying that because they're a rival, a local rival, but it's it has to be a fact. It has to be fair to say that they are one of the worst teams in the league, and so we have to take the victory over them as with a pinch of salt a little bit. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna savor every ounce of positivity that this game gave me. Because it's been a long time since not say a long time, but it's been a while since we've had any real positive things to say about Chivas. I mean, Macias, up to this game has been pretty non-existent for Chivas. Antuna's had his off the field issues, but he seems to have gotten over that now. We've had our goalkeeping issues as well. Both Tonio and Gudino have had really poor games in the last few weeks. So as I said, it's been really nice to have something positive to say. So, and also I'm wearing my Macias jersey. It arrived a couple of weeks ago, so just in time for this. I think it fits alright. I just need to lose a little bit of weight, but that's that's a given. Really good game. I'm really happy with it. Obviously, talking about the ladies for a second, they drew 2-2 to Atletico San Luis. A little bit disappointing. They've been flying this season, but the last couple of games they've kind of stumbled a little bit. I think they got a loss the last game or the game before that. So it's kind of disappointing to see that, but they're one of the best teams in the league in my opinion. I think they're probably just going through some kind of fatigue and they'll bounce back. I'm sure of it. We've got the quality. I mean, arguably, I think the ladies' team have got more quality than the men's team at the moment. And they, the men can learn a few things from the ladies, in my opinion. But that's pretty much all the Chivas news that I have for this week. Stay tuned. So also, let me know in the comments how you think the game went. Do you think Chivas were unlucky to get 2 goals scored on them? Do you think Chivas should have scored more? Who are your favourite players in this game? I don't think Brizuela had a good game. So do you agree with that? Do you not agree with that? Who do you think had a bad game? Do you think Gudino is going to be number 1 now? Do you think that Macias has turned a corner and he's going to start banging the goals again? Do you think that this is just a blip, a one-off, a rivalry game? Or do you think this is a sign that maybe things are going to turn a corner and Chivas is going to go on a bit of a run? Because, we need it, and we need all the improvement we can get now, because I mean, as I say, it looks like we're going to get Liguilla, and if we do, we need to be on it, because once we get the Liguilla, anything can happen. So if all of our players are on it and doing 110%, who knows where we can end up. Let me know in the comments, what you think of the game, and I always reply. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys next week. Adios.